1.
Hey guys, you know what I did?
Didn't change the overlays.
I didn't even make the overlays for this.
Oh, yeah.
They don't exist. I popped this on. I was like,
start over.
yep,
Just
I'm
stop.
forgetting something.
It's all good. Hi, honey.
But we've already started now. That's the thing. Like, we're already live, and I feel like this is a funny thing, so I'm gonna keep it in while I open Photoshop. So we'll find out.
I'm just curious, what are the overlays right now?
Right now, the overlays are for our last side story. So Seth is Gefeldlar, you are Rosemi, Alyssa, and Jordan is Shayla right now. So, yep.
That is not who I am today, so no.
No, it's true.
Oh, no.
I haven't even watched side stories.
I really hope nobody from France is watching this, otherwise they're going to be very
Oh, it will be terrible.
Yeah,
okay, this would not be the first ethnicity we've offended on the show.
No.
I'm sure we've offended a lot of it.
As much as I loved Gret, his accent was not good.
You just sounded like the pig from one of the 3 pigs from Shrek. That's just the whole time.
I did,
That's what you
but then it would like go into a really awful bad Chinese accent a little bit. And that's when I realized, this is bad.
So as we wait for me to figure out how to put these overlays where they're supposed to be. So we're here doing a side story, doing a Terra Nullius side story. This is episode 10 of Side Stories. So that's pretty cool. And what was I gonna say? Yes, today we are going to go back to the island. We're gonna go back, Kate. We have to go back, and we're gonna find out.
Go back.
We're gonna find out what happened.
Going back to the future.
Yes. Yep. It is the current timeline, but yes. We're gonna go back to the island and figure out what's happening with Lord Navarro. What is going on with our favorite? I don't actually even know his technical rank.
Lord?
Yes, Lord, I guess. But
our second favorite.
Hey, thanks so much, Mafuki. Appreciate the bits.
I was gonna tell you because you were probably distracted, but
No, I got it open here. Yeah, I have it on my phone in front of me. No, yeah, he follows me on Twitter and he's cool. So glad to have you here. So let's see. Sorry, I'm distracted because I'm trying to edit these overlays now. So we're gonna go back to the island. We're gonna figure out what's happening with Lord Navarro. We're gonna figure out what in the world is going on with the flesh tunnels. That's what we're doing today. It's gonna be great.
We're gonna
almost wish Twitey was here today. Twitey would like to know what was going on with the flesh tunnels.
Yeah, fair. So I want to say this would be the part where we did goals or did something else, or I just started describing something. But the issue is I'm still trying to figure out these overlays, and it's not working for some reason.
The only goal is to help the incompetent Navarro.
Yep. Wait, what? Why is this? Oh, I opened up the PNG. That would be why. I was like, why can't I edit this? And I was like, oh, that's because I literally can't edit it. This is an image.
Jordan, I was trying
to
think.
Describe our characters.
I guess, but I feel like I want to do that, like actually seeing them on screen the first time.
Yeah.
Fair.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm messing up everything right now.
It's okay. Hey, it is okay. I'll
But
fix it all
Also, okay and see okay.
You know what?
Precisely.
Maybe
Chicken butt.
Well, here. Yep. Thanks, Jordan. Thanks, buddy.
I am here to provide.
Let's do. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do a little tiny bit of a pre-show. What's been going on with you guys? How's life?
Personally,
I don't. What else would I ask you about D&D?
I don't know.
Like,
So,
How has your character creation gone? How excited are you to play these characters? I don't
How is your
know.
character creation gone? That just sounds like a really weird
Weird
pregnancy
way to
question.
talk about pregnancy. Yeah. How's your character
nobody-
creation
nobody
process
nobody on
going?
here is.
Those alien comments, or comments. Those alien comics.
alien comments, yeah.
On Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. On Facebook, the alien comics that are like, it is a water container, or
Yeah, those ones. I get what you're talking about.
like that would be the perfect like. How is your character creation going?
Yeah.
That's just weird.
I've been done with Mira since Monday morning because I knew I was going to have a busy week. So I was like, I got to get her done early.
I finished Akashi a long time ago.
Yeah.
I finished Adelene last night. Because there's not a lot of. I was trying to pick a character that was dex based. I have my no, Adeline is dex based, but I couldn't find a good race that was dex based that we haven't already kind of like pushed out of possibility. Because I already kind of picked who she was, and that was a mistake. Whatever, it's fine.
I think it'll be really fun. I'm excited to see you play a woman.
Yeah, so
Again.
playing a woman today, guys. So
Yeah,
that's
okay.
interesting.
That's right. This isn't the first time. This is the first time. This is the first time I'll be
It's
playing
true.
an actually girly
That
woman.
is
though.
true.
The other two have been very manly women.
That's
true.
very true.
One was pretending to be a man, and the other was just like a
A very
brutish.
manly woman.
like- So,
All right, I think I have this just about done. So I think the first thing that we see, in the
Besides the incorrect overlays.
yeah, the show starts and then the camera like falls off of its like tripod and like everybody's trying to like figure out like wait something the mics aren't on, we're like filming it and it, like everything is going wrong.
Like a screen pops up with like
Technical
The B characters.
with that says like technical difficulties, has like Toity with Ari's hand around his neck.
Yeah. Yep. But after that happens and we get the like crackly screen that fades or like cuts back into actual Terra Nullius. And here we go. Got him up. We see a familiar place. We see the island. The Isle of Solemn Graves. And we see smoke rising to the sky. We see the coast where y'all's camp was before. And we just get a couple of still shots, only ambient noise. There's no music. There's the slight crackling of some fire. There is... I don't really think there's like bird noises or... I think the only real sound that we get besides the crackling of some of these like the tents that are on fire is the sound of the ocean, right? Because this is near the coast. But we get a series of shots of the camp. And there's dead bodies. There is tents that are broken down. There's palisade that is ruined. There is some tents that are on fire. We don't see anyone there. We don't see any bodies of people we recognize, but definitely some sailors and soldiers, a knight or two of Navarros with the masks, right? Dead. And they look like they're in some sort of agony as they died. Their faces are distorted, and some of them are like reaching up towards some unknown someone or something that they looked at right before they died. Their hands are, rigor mortis into claws as they're like reaching up to the sky. And we just get a couple, these series of silent shots. And then we kind of get an aerial shot, see the whole camp. No one's there. It's abandoned. And then we see a different part of the island. We see a familiar pond lake thing. There's a waterfall. There's a series of stairs. And we see Navarro and co. We see Navarro, some of his knights. We see Damien. We see Lucian making their way through this decrepit tunnel into the place where Darius was attacked by a giant crocodile, and almost dragged to his doom. But
That wasn't a cave?
no, it wasn't a cave. It
It's
was
like a castle palisade.
Okay,
so
I-
there was
I-
a tunnel. There was a tunnel that led out into another open space, which included this waterfall in the
Gotcha.
lake.
Okay.
But it was like inside these like hills, right? So there's like a wall surrounding this like waterfall-y lake thing. And we see Navarro, stained, bloodied, Lucian and Damien next to him, take a step forward right out into this place, and you know this is leading to the former lizard folk castle, and it seems like they've decided to just give up on that camp altogether and go here, which had been a thought before. As I was listening back through episodes, it had been mentioned that this would be a good place to go, but it just never ended up happening because, you know, they'd done a lot of work building up that camp in the first place. But it seems like Navarro's like, we can't keep staying there. It's not defensible enough. And so we see them, battered and bruised, make their way towards the castle. And so we see this shot, and Akashi, I think you're one of the last to kind of come through this tunnel. And what do we see from Akashi? How has he changed at all? What does he look like as we see him kind of like walk into this like lake area? How's he dealing with the whole thing?
Right. So, Akashi has, physically his appearance is still pretty classic. He's still got his long, dark brown hair, and he's got this green mask that covers his mouth. And from head to toe, he's clad in this sort of, somewhat slightly armored, sort of green ninja gi. And he's got his two wakazashis on his strap to his left side, and he has this chain wrapped diagonally around his chest on one side. He has, facing the other direction, he has his quiver underneath the chain. And he has a little pouch. He has a little pouch on his side. A little special pouch where he likes to keep things.
Okay, yeah.
And I guess he also has his longbow strapped to his back.
Mm-hmm.
He probably, like in the image, he has this sort of like dark green hood just over his head, kind of hiding his face just a little bit. And he's just somber and focused.
Yeah, as Akashi tends to be. Yeah. And so I think we see Akashi kind of like, you know, step forward and get a lay of this place. And then I think thanks, Sonic Hawker, appreciate it. Spare change to pay the bard, he says, and he gives us some bits.
Yeah, I don't know if we have a bard.
We don't have a bard this time, but I'm sure Toity will find it eventually. So
Oh.
Thanks for paying your bard.
So we get this shot, right, of Akashi looking at this, and we get a slight sting of Akashi's theme played in the soundtrack, and then the music crescendos, and then we cut forward again to people like setting up the castle, right? So we see soldiers like going around, like making things the way that they need it to be. We see some people like on lookout on the castle walls. People just kind of like renovating this whole place to make it defensible and make it comfortable to live in, and kind of set up some things. But I think we see Akashi and Navarro at the top of one of the towers of this castle structure, this ruined castle, and I think so. We see Navarro, right? We see this handsome black-haired man, just kind of like he's had a really bad time the last couple of weeks. Things have not been going well for him, and now he's had to call in the help of the verdict. The people that he's technically a part of this organization, but he was hoping that he was able to do this New World expedition without their help. Turns out he was wrong, and he hates that he was wrong. And I think he's saying as much to you, Akashi, as the soundtrack comes in and we hear the conversation you two are having. He says, "It just feels like I'm giving up, even though I know I'm not."
I hate having to involve them as well.
Do you know who they're sending?
I don't.
Yeah, just like the verdict. They probably won't tell me until it's in front of my face.
And that is what I worry about.
Once they get here, I need you to... And then that's the moment where Adelene and Myra step forward up some stairs, and we see them appearing. We don't know how they got here. We don't know where they came from. But we see these two beautiful and dangerous-looking women as they they mount the stairs. Seth, what does Adelene look like?
Adeline looks, well, she is a Azamar. So she has, actually, I think she technically has, she doesn't have wings, but she can sprout wings. But she looks like a very, kind of like pretty much like the token, honestly. She's heavily armored, has a big giant freaking sword and shield. Oh, not, probably does, she has a short shield on her back. But she looks like that. She's a very beautiful woman, but a bit tall as well, since she's an Azamar. And she has the biggest smirk on her face.
Yeah, so blonde beauty, decked out in armor, sword, and shield. Smirk on her face. Good stuff. And then we pan over and we see Myra. What does Myra look like, Alyssa?
Mira.
Mira. Okay. Got it.
Mira is also a beautiful woman. Very dangerous. She's got long black hair, kind of braided to the side, and she's wearing breastplate, and she also has a sword and a shield. So they probably look very similar as they're coming up.
They're like, honestly, I'm imagining like Angel and Raven vibes from our fiasco that one time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The black-haired beauty and the blonde-haired beauty. Yeah.
Yeah. Mira is not smirking though. She's pretty like stone cold.
Yeah.
And she's not necessarily like not smiling, but it's just a regular face. She's not frowning. She's not smiling. She's just cold.
Well, I just gotta say, Adeline is smirking, and she has something she wants to say. Because I imagine they heard all of that.
Oh yeah. You definitely did.
And so Adeline's walking up and says, "No, well now, darling Navarro, don't tell me you didn't want to see me."
And Akashi, you see him visibly pale and like cringe. And he says, "For the love of all that is," and he just like turns around. Yeah, Akashi, were you gonna do something?
I was gonna say, Seth, do our characters know each other? We didn't establish this beforehand.
Probably not.
Okay.
I mean, just to give some background, like, so Adeline is a warrior. She's not one to be messed with. She's not sent in because she's influential or because she's necessarily not because she's influential or anything like that. She's just sent in because she can kick butt.
Yep.
And she's done it before.
Yeah.
And
yeah, this makes you a good field agent.
Okay.
Yeah. She's not sent in because of her. She's chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
She's sent in because she can get the job done.
Yeah, not because it's pretty once it's done.
Yeah.
The battle is pretty is...
Yeah, so as like Adeline says that, Mira just like shakes her head. She goes up to Navarro, like shakes his hand, is like, "Navarro, it's good to see you again."
Yeah, and he tries to like focus on you as much as possible. He just shakes your hand and he says, "It's good to see you, Mira."
And then
trust
she
your
like
well.
does the up nod to Akashi and is like, "Good to see you too."
Akashi just stares at her and like kind of down nods. once, just like one single.
So I have a quick question, and if you guys answer this, I'll give you both inspiration. How do Adeline and Mira know each other? Because I think you do. I think
probably. Yeah, no, I definitely think we do.
Adeline's a
I think
warrior.
we battled together. I mean, we're both warriors, so I think we fight together.
So are you like specifically a team? Like, is this like a thing you've done for a while? Yeah.
I think we're partners, maybe.
You're rogue fighter,
Yeah.
and you're more fighter than rogue.
Yes. A lot more fighter than rogue.
We'd get along then.
Yeah.
So
I think we definitely get along. We have some like differences that like.
Well, obviously.
She's. I'm more
I can
the
see that
serious
already.
one,
Yes.
But like we both do like the same thing. We both fight, right? Like that's our thing.
Yeah. I'm more of the wizard type, and you're more of the just punching type. But I can take
exactly.
I still have a 19 strength score, so, but only because of.
How do you have more strength than me? I'm a fighter.
I took my items as Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Gauntlets of Gogre Power. That is definitely what Seth just said.
Gauntlets of Gogre
Gauntlets of Gogre Power.
Power.
I like my yogurt. It makes me strong.
But yeah,
Gauntlets of Yogurt Power.
Gogre.
Yeah,
You're right.
Mira just kind of says, like, I want her to say something along the lines of like, well, we're here now. We've both volunteered to come.
Oh yes, I could not resist. I just had to see my good friend Navarro again. Tell me.
And she's just like, Adeline, not now.
Oh no, but I insist.
So she just goes up to Navarro, kind of leans down in front of him.
Now tell me, how's it been going here?
I want to say probably what happened last time they saw each other. Not only did she say like I don't remember. I don't know if you were here when I said this, but essentially what happened is Adeline said like, "Oh, I want to go with you. This sounds like a fun adventure." He said, "No, I don't want to do it." Probably because at some point in the past, because Navarro's higher ranking, but Adeline's stronger, and she probably just embarrassed him in front of a bunch of people at one time, so he does not like her.
Mm-hmm.
If that's good for you, Caleb.
Yeah, no, I'm down with that. Yeah.
Like it was some sort of thing where like one of them insulted each other, so they tried to settle it in a sort of gentleman's combat, and she just wiped the floor with him or something.
Oh, it wasn't even a combat. Like
right.
She's like, oh, she just thought it was cute that he thought he could fight her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, I think he says. Sorry, what was the last thing you said?
How has it been going
Yeah,
here?
how's it been going? I think he steals himself, and he's like we have a little internal thought bubble moment. He's just like, I'm Lord Navarro. Like, come on, I'm better than this. Like, I am higher ranking than her.
Never punch a woman. Never punch a woman.
If he could hit.
Yeah,
we'll
but
see.
like, Navarro is hardcore. Like, he legit is, though. Like, he's very smart. And so I think he says, Adeline, it is interesting to me that they would send you here after our, after our disagreements from earlier.
She just raises her eyebrows when he says after our.
Yeah. And I think he says...
Mira actually does smirk at that just a little bit. She's like... And then she just goes back.
Yeah. I think he says, I trust that you've been briefed.
How much have we been told, actually? That's a good question.
You can make it up.
Mira would just say, not much other than that this expedition's going to hell.
Yeah.
Honestly, as soon as I heard the word Navarro, I didn't need to hear much else.
Okay, I would just like to point out that I think Navarro would totally be played by Tom Hiddleston.
I could see it. Tom Hiddleston with the facial hair. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can see it.
I'm into it. I'm official cast. Go. So, yeah, I think he says, Adeline, if we're going to work together, I need you to be cooperative. I think you've had enough fun for the time being. Can we get down to business, please?
That is fine by me.
Thank you. Akashi, as I was about to say before these two interrupted, and he looks at you, Mira, and he's just like, not that it was a problem.
She just kind of raises her eyebrow like, okay.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't want to offend you. He doesn't want to make it like.
I know, but she's just, it's amusing to her.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, all right.
Yeah, he says, Akashi, I want the three of you, since you're going to be here, well, I need you to tackle the most obvious threat to this entire thing. We have work to be done here, and Lucian and Damien are going to be hard at work making sure that this castle is defensible, and that we have the magical defenses to stay here indefinitely. What I need you three to do is to go out there and kill anything that gets in your way. I think it's time to strike at the heart, Akashi. The island is destroying itself, and we need to stop that. You've been doing some searching, some studying on this. Where do you think the heart of this whole situation is?
Do I actually know, or do I gotta like give an actual guess?
I mean, I assume that
I was gonna say, I would assume that
the
Ari would
party
have
knows. Yeah, like told
debriefed
them.
you on like, hey, there's like a thing.
No. So it is like it is the flesh tunnels.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
that's
no,
what I'm referring to.
it's remember that
It's the heart.
those
slash brain
coves that we
thing.
went into. Akashi never actually went in there because we avoided it as a party, but you know about it.
Yeah. You would have been
The
briefed
what?
as to where the flesh was originally, right? That,
Right,
like,
right,
crypt.
right. But I mean, there's like that heart in the brain that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you would have
would've
been
been
briefed on all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
and Navarro wasn't saying it so much as like, because he's got the same report too, right? He knows about
Yeah,
that
yeah.
whole thing, but he was mainly mentioning like, is that where you? Like, he's asking you from what
Yeah.
you think, like, is that where you guys need to go, sort of a thing.
Akashi just looks at him, kind of deadpan for a moment, and then you see just like the slightest smirk, just kind of appear out of the corner of the mask a little bit. I've always thought the greatest defense was a relentless offense.
And I know that about you, and I'm sorry that I've had to keep you on defense for this long, but we didn't know what we were dealing with. Though at this point in the entire situation, I feel like a little bit of risk-taking is in order. And all three of you have been known to take great risks when necessary.
I face my problems head on. That's my personality trait. So there you go.
Nice. I was going to say that's the if this is a CRPG, that would be the line that most gets said by Mira, like, I face my problems head on, like when you click on her character.
I completely forgot about personality traits and whatnot. I think Adeline just puts a hand on Navarro's shoulder and says, anything for you, darling.
He just tries to ignore that, I think.
And Adeline is loving it. She told him,
Yeah.
if I have to come, I will not let you forget.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not gonna.
I want to send a message to Adeline and just say, Adeline, please be professional.
I just look at you, look at her, look back at him, take my arm off. So what can we expect on this island? This detestable pit that you seem to have wanted so badly.
I think this is about where Nakashi probably finds out.
Yeah.
There have been a number of undead, as you are probably well aware.
Yep.
In addition, we've been facing fleshed creatures.
Blessed creatures? What do you mean by that?
If the undead is bone, these are skin and gut.
So we can slash at them.
It's all Mira needs to know.
So just
Assumedly.
just different kinds of zombies in? Is that what you mean? Or just more zombies?
It sounds like what Akashi is insinuating, but I don't know if that's necessarily what he means to do.
I mean, that's kind of what we could gather from. Like,
So have we probably been experiencing stuff with the undead as we've been.
Oh yeah, no, I mean
yeah.
the verdict is on this. They're like,
Yeah.
well, undead are everywhere. Like we can use this to our advantage, sort of a thing.
So like yes, we are very aware of the situation with the undead in around the world. It seems, but I mean more specifically, what can we expect that is different?
Is there anything else?
I mean, one thing that maybe comes to mind, Akashi, is the infestation swarms that you guys. I mean, that's why you
Right,
guys
yeah.
left. Remember, it was the giant
Yeah.
cloud of stuff that like came at you.
there was some sort of infestation, some sort of almost like a bug, microscopic. However, they're more dangerous than would meet the eye.
Oh, so one addendum I want to make to the first scene that I described. Navarro would have been smart. He would have burned all of the bodies.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah, so he would have burned all the bodies. So that's probably what we saw was the smoke more than anything else was the pyre of corpses.
And part of the reason I'm asking is because probably what Adeline is going to ask then is to wait for the next day. So as I realize I'm probably not going to need to comprehend languages nor tongues, unless you're okay with me just switching things
I
out.
don't care. Yeah. You can
Okay,
switch 'em.
cool.
I mean, it's fine. We could say it's evening that day and then just
Yeah, totally fine. Not a problem at all.
go from there.
Have the ability to possess whatever they care to control. They seem to enter through open poruses, mouths, nose, ears. Because I said noses.
Precious, precious. I think you did. You mean orifices?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the word I meant. Thank you.
Is there anything that seems to be particularly effective against them?
Well, because
Because you guys survived, I'd
well,
imagine you.
It was I didn't Ari use the Makaweedle and bludgeoning seems to work.
Um,
Uh,
Yeah, she was like.
I think
like
it was pierce. Magical weapons work well against them. I think piercing does not.
no, so they do not. So I'm looking at it again, and I'm pretty sure you guys would have known this. It didn't matter if it was magical or not. Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing are their resistance to the infestation.
So
swarms.
like basically
because
like
they're
fire
swarms,
is
right?
good.
Yeah.
Magic
Okay.
attacks are good.
Yeah.
Against
So-
these things.
anything that you have that can cover a huge area all at once.
That is definitely within my abilities.
I don't think I'm going to need counterspell. What do you guys think?
And then like Mira like does like a fire like in her hands.
Yeah.
She's like, sounds good.
Bring it. I face my problems head on.
Apply
Yep.
directly to the forehead.
That was good. That was really
No,
good.
bludgeoning damage doesn't work well against that. Remember?
Well, it's fire. No, fire. Like
Yeah,
fire to the forehead.
It's like lay on hands, except fire.
Exactly.
That's my description of burning hands.
That's not how that works, but okay. So, yeah, I guess you guys just prepare and then sleep and then go in the morning.
Yeah. I want to like talk to the like other soldiers.
Yeah.
Like see like how they are.
Okay, so you're just trying to get a sense of like how they're doing.
Yeah.
I guess make an insight roll.
Okay.
Whoa, crit success.
Oh yeah.
Nice job. 25.
Nice.
Wow, Mira, you're
Yeah.
so great.
So, yeah, Mira, I think you get a good sense, and I think what this is, Mira, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but it's that you're just a soldier, like these guys, and you can talk to them like a soldier would, right? And you guys are comrades, right? Like even though you aren't part of the same, army, you just immediately have a connection with these people because they're soldiers just like you. And so you're going around just like talking to them. It's like, oh man, yeah, like, ooh, man, it's been real bad, sort of a thing. And I think you get the sense that like these people are definitely, I mean, obviously really, really terrified and like disheartened by the entire situation. But I think it's a credit to Navarro's leadership and tenacity that I don't think you see any signs of them thinking that they'll lose. Even now, like it's like, oh yeah, Navarro will figure something out. It's not that like this is a setback, of course, but like, and people will die, but like at the end we'll win. Like eventually we'll win. They don't have any signs of like wanting to mutiny or run or desert or anything like that. It's just like
they're loyal. I like that.
They're very loyal. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I just wanted to see what the situation was.
Yeah, no, I like that. What are Adelene or Akashi up to? Anything in particular?
I'm probably looking through my spell book, because that's actually what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Like, alter self's going to be pretty useless.
Akashi is probably in his little alchemy lab, getting it set up, and
we see you putting the corks on some potions.
Some potions. Putting the corks on some potions and kind of just lacing them, kind of under his cloak. So he can just kind of like pull them off and use as needed, however that may be. Can I still okay, so I have a bit of the sleep pollen still. Do I have anything, have I figured out enough of the sleep pollen to do something with it yet, or
I don't
also
believe
have
so, because you have like the one ingredient and you don't have
okay
yeah.
Okay. I've also made a poison that I need to test.
True.
This might be a good day to do that. Yeah, I think that's all Akashi is doing, is just kind of brewing away.
We see him brewing in this big pot, just like perfect. So morning dawns on the next day, and y'all head out to strike at the heart of the matter, as it were. And let me double check something real quick in my notes. Cool. Yeah. Okay, so I think we see the three of you in classic preparatory fashion, like lace on your armor, put on your swords, in with the cool rock music playing in the background. I think we get the Verdict theme playing in the soundtrack, and we see you guys gear up and head out into the jungle. So you guys are going to you're going to head to the crypt.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That's what Akashi is suggesting.
Yeah. To the crypt.
So we see you guys traversing along the coast, I think, because it's just a straight shot up the coast to the crypt. And I think, so how are you doing this? Are you trying to be stealthy to not get into a fight with something, or?
Well, we're trying to avoid, I'm assuming, the holes. Which Akashi can do that, right?
There are two. I mean, there are three separate things you'll probably have to watch out for. The normal denizens of the island, not many of those these days, but
Gonna say
the undead, and then the flesh holes, right? So.
Because I remember in season 2, we had said if Akashi is with you, you don't have to worry about the holes.
Yeah, I think we did say that. Let me open up the island map again.
I'm pretty sure we had said that because he made some really good check or something for them.
Yeah.
And so he just knows how to spot them.
That sounds right to me. Let's take everybody back.
Oh man, I missed this map. Aw, it's Nikki.
Look at all that. It's true. Look at all that cleared space.
I know.
So you guys were right here
Oh,
with
pixelated.
Right.
the castle, and you guys go ahead and go up this way. The thing is, I think you're even like here by the time that you see the first holes. So it's definitely spread since then.
Right.
So we're where? Sorry, I'm
Right there.
Oh dang, yeah, that is pretty far.
Yeah. And so you start to see these, right? But Akashi, you know, have seen them before, and he can navigate you around them. But yeah, how are you just trying to avoid getting into a fight with anything in general? Like, what tactic are you taking to do that? Are you not caring about that? You're just walking forward?
I would assume it's stealth.
I'm wearing chainmail.
Akashi's good at stealth. I don't think the rest of you guys are.
I'm good at stealth. I have good
Oh,
stealth.
yeah, that's true. You're a rogue.
I think
I'm wearing chainmail.
I think Akashi probably cast Pass Without Trace.
Oh,
Yeah.
you can do that?
I can do that.
Okay. Yeah, everybody make stealth checks then.
Not so great. 9.
Give me a second.
19.
So 19.
Stealth.
Oh, man, I rolled a 3. That's
Oh,
I rolled
nice.
a 2! Guys, I rolled a 2!
a 12.
I still rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure about something.
Oh, man. I mean, usually undead's passive perception isn't super great, but gosh, it's just like
I'll take a 25.
whatever.
Yep. So you guys are sneaking through the jungle, and I think you come across a point where, I think you hear some like bellowing. Of some sort. It's hard. It sounds animalistic in some sense. You're not sure what's making it, but it's coming from like up ahead, and like the jungle is very thick. You could probably try to go around it, but it might be out of your way a bit. And Akashi, you at this point you've seen a lot of the holes like around, but you haven't seen any infestation swarms yet.
Right. So I think Akashi kind of like gives a signal to have everybody wait for just a second so he can go check it out.
Okay.
And then I'll
So we heard sound. Is that what you said then? Essentially.
Yeah, you heard some like bellowing in the distance. I don't know how to make the noise. I know what it sounds like in my head, but no, deeper than
I
that.
tried. I can't go there.
No, this doesn't sound like that. Sounds like an animal. It doesn't sound like.
Like a bunch of dorks playing D&D.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like that.
Hey, that is the sound I made.
I would just like to point out though that if you leave like a circle, like we won't have Pass Without Trace on us anymore.
Yeah, never mind.
And either way, I think Mira like says you're not doing this by yourself.
Yeah, I forgot about the Pass Without Trace thing. I wouldn't have even thought to suggest or anything. So yeah, I think we just kind of pick out a path to go around.
Okay.
Can we go like along the coast instead?
Yeah.
And let's see, we can only travel 8 squares per day, right?
Something like
Or are
that. Yeah.
are we just ignoring that this session?
I mean, no, we can travel as far as you'd be able to travel. It's a half an hour per hex, so
Right.
you can
We
move
can travel.
16 then.
Oh, 16.
I mean, no, because our speeds probably aren't all that.
Yeah.
high.
So I think what happens is you guys start to like circle around, right? And then the bellowing seems to like reach a crescendo, and then it starts to sound like less like agitated and more like pure rage. and then suddenly the ground starts to shake.
Do I have time to do an action?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Okay. So I was trying to flip it something. I'm going to cast Armor of Agathes at 3rd level.
Okay. Yeah. So what does that look like when Adelene casts the spell?
Let me reread. Let me just post what it does in the chat. So a protective magical force surrounds you, manifesting as a spectral frost that covers you and your gear. So I'll probably just pull a thing of. So one thing I forgot to mention, Adeline has a bag of water at her side. And so what she does is she takes it, pops the cap, and just
bag of water?
What's the word?
A canteen?
Pouch.
Not a canteen, like a pouch. Yeah, more like just a pouch. She takes that, pops it, and it kind of just dumps it on her, and you see it like the cold crystallize over her. And so I have. It is cold. You're right. I think that means I have 15 temporary hit points. Yeah.
Yeah, so you do that, and then, I mean, like, this earthquake is getting closer. What do y'all do?
Prepare my sword.
You literally just gonna, like, prepare to fight whatever comes out of the jungle.
Oh, yeah. I ain't taking no guff.
Akashi pulls out. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna set up a hunting trap.
You do not have that much time.
Oh.
That's why I asked, do I have a time for an action?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll just ready an action to like hit something that comes towards me. Can I prepare a firebolt for whatever if I see something kind of in range?
Yeah.
Oh, and
Go ahead, Seth.
And since this is an abjuration spell, my arcane ward comes into effect. And I'll just put this in the chat real quick. You simultaneously use a strand of the spell's magic to create a magical ward of yourself that lasts until you finish a long rest. The ward has hit points equal to twice your wizard level plus your intelligence modifier. Whenever you take damage, the ward takes damage instead. So I have like 2 things of temporary hit points.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go ahead and put something for that as well.
Nice.
And so what happens is you guys kind of like ready yourselves for whatever's coming out. And then you see it's a stampede of dinosaurs. So like the ground is shaking, right? And then some trees just like get knocked over. And you see it's a bunch of big old triceratops. Right, so 3 horns just frilled, base of the neck, and then just like plowing through stuff. And I think everybody make a perception check. I'm going to see if you notice something.
See if they notice that they're being chased. 21.
Oh, did we get inspiration, by the way?
Yes.
For the saying we know each other? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think all of you notice that they seem really terrified and angry about the black clouds that are trying to go in their mouths. So they're being like swarmed by what would look like bugs if you didn't know what they were.
Akashi just says
Things.
Yeah, we're running right now.
Okay.
And we book it.
I mean, at this point, you're standing straight in the line of fire of these things. So like, I think just roll initiative, and you can use like actions to like get away. But like,
I don't have a token to click.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna drag you guys over.
Dragging us over. I don't know what. I was gonna make a dragon joke, but I didn't know what it was.
How big is the swarm we see? Oh, frick.
Nice. So I mean, I think you see 3 little swarms like around each of these. 3.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, I roll a critical failure on
horse-
my initiative, and you roll a critical success.
Did one little swarm? I would just like. That's awesome.
I would just like to point out that I got a critical success, and Akashi still goes before me.
I was literally going to say.
No, it's a
that.
0.2, not a point. Not it's 0.2. So it's only a 2. Not in your 14 is greater technically.
No, it's not.
Because it's 2 followed by 14, not 2.14. Isn't that right?
It's 22.14. And then
Yeah.
22.2.
I thought it was just-
No, yeah,
So
so
it's-
Akashi has
so
more.
Oh,
It-
I thought it was just followed by the dex score, and that's what determined it.
It is, but that's why it's 2, because it's 2-0 for Akashi.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Your dex is 20?
Yes, it is.
Dang. I guess that makes more sense than it have being 2.
Yeah.
What am I gonna say?
I think if I can have a free action to say such a thing, if
Oh,
Hmm?
I was gonna say that. He said the 3 little swarms. I was gonna say, did one of them make their house out of straw? And
Oh
one's
my
gonna make their
gosh.
house-
I think as soon as Akashi says, "Yeah, we're running," Adeline says, "We did not come to run, darling."
Nice. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just setting this up here.
I
Forgot to
think
put these on.
Akashi's response was, "We also didn't come here for that."
Yeah, so again, we see this black cloud of what looks like little molecules of blackness, of like pitchy blackness, and they're just like trying to go into these things' orifices. It's very unpleasant to look at. And Akashi, you go first.
Okay. So which direction were we headed towards to go to the...
Like right up that path, I'm assuming.
Yeah, like north.
It's like
Okay.
up this way is where we were
Is
going.
even the same map? No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I know. It's like it just looked like the same map for a second where we ran into them last time.
Made by the same guy, but
It actually kind of looks like just the same map, but just reversed a little bit.
Yeah, it looks a little bit like it was mirrored, but not completely.
it didn't have this big old ledge over here.
It has a ledge, just not the.
It had a really
And there
small
was a-
ledge on the side, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was also a big, like the rock would have been in a different spot.
There were more trees. Anyway, that's not the point.
Dang it! What does Akashi do at this point?
Dang it! Now I wish I hadn't taken away Expeditious Retreat.
Adeline does not run.
Typically.
Typically.
She doesn't run. She retreats.
That is worse. Worse. No.
She
but-
retreats towards towards future victories.
Retreats towards future victories. I
I don't
love
know
that.
if that works, Jordan.
It totally works. Dang. What do I do? I mean, I don't want to fight them, but
I mean, I have a feeling they go faster than we can run. Well, okay, they go faster than I can run.
they're also distracted by the Triceratops, though.
There's
That's true.
Ceratopsis, yeah. But the problem is that the initiative order, though, if we all went first, we could all just be like, bye. But
I mean, does anyone like Adeline anyway?
I like her. She's kind of annoying sometimes, but I mean, she's a warrior. A warrior is a warrior.
Let me note real quick. I currently have 102 hit points.
Wow.
How do you have more hit points than me?
Well,
I'm a
because I have 70 hit points.
Suddenly
I
Alyssa
have
is like,
my-
yeah, actually, we should just leave Adeline.
I have
Yeah,
70
you're
hit
fine.
I have 70 hit points base. Then I have my Armor of Agathis, and then I have my Arcane Ward. I have
Okay, you don't have a base of 100. And...
no.
All
I just
right,
currently have temporary hit points over 102.
got it.
And they can technically get higher when I cast abjuration spells.
That's ridiculous, Seth.
I don't know what to
Oh
do,
yeah,
guys.
I wanted to pick a character you can't kill this time.
He will
I
still
didn't kill
try.
Gefeldlar.
Caleb finds a way.
You
Oh,
nearly
barely.
killed Gefeldlar.
Almost killed Shayla too.
True.
-3 to strength.
Okay. Come on. Darius died twice.
True that.
With advantage.
Yeah, with advantage.
All right.
I guess I'll just...
Mafuki and Chads wants you to defeat the swarm before they infect the dinos. Save the dinos.
Fine, I'll save
Save the animals.
I'll save
Pretty
the
Super Metroid
stupid animals
out there.
Well, what is the best way to go about this?
Fire breath.
I don't want to. I don't want to use them yet.
Just every
No, but,
every
like-
encounter, just fire breath, all the time, every day. You know how to
No, but
make
your
it now.
weapons
Just
aren't
make
gonna
more.
do-
Technically, I can just cast Dragon's Breath and give people the ability
Well,
to
there you
fire.
go. That's pretty cool too.
Yeah, but I don't know that. Do I?
Nope.
Probably not.
But I mean, I know it. It's a bonus action. It's also a concentration spell, but they have good luck hitting me.
Okay.
Like kidding me. They don't need to hit you. They just need you to fail your Constitution save.
That's true.
I have a +7 to
Oh
Constitution
man,
saves.
I can definitely see a universe in which all three of you get infected by the swarm and then just assimilate into everything and then attack Navarro, and we just see Adeline like killing Navarro, right? Like she always wanted.
then she comes to herself like, he's not so bad.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, I totally looked online and found this. I did not make this myself.
Cheated,
Okay.
Seth.
It's not
No,
cheating.
I'm just kidding.
It's just not wanting. It's wanting to do. It's knowing we're probably gonna have literally just a one shot, and I want to do something cool.
Yeah.
This does look like a fun build.
To heck with it, Akashi. Yeah, and I think that's kind of what Akashi says. Is just like, oh, forget it. And he pops one of the bottles
Yeah,
out,
you do.
and he downs it, and he just takes great aim. Oh yeah, and it's a target, not
Not like a.
Like a cone, yeah.
yeah. So I'm going to spit a giant fireball right at this one's pretty little face.
Sounds good.
So
What has to happen here? You have to roll. Yeah.
DC 13.
DC 13. Okay. Dex
Dex
save.
save.
For 17 damage, dang.
No, wow, they failed. Okay, cool. So it takes 17 fire damage. Good stuff. Yeah. So how does Akashi like aim this in such a way that he's not hitting this Triceratops but hitting the swarm?
Okay. So also I can do this another 2 times.
Mm-hmm.
So what Akashi does is he downs this, and then he like puts his he puts a hand up to the mask, and he like actually he puts his left hand up to the mask to get ready to pull it down, and
I mean, well, obviously you did that when you drank the potion.
yeah.
in the first place.
So he pulls it down, drinks it, and then he like takes a big breath and like spews it out. And as he's spewing it out, he kind of uses his hands to kind of
Oh
carve a
yeah,
path
you're
with
just like,
it.
that's so cool. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Cool. So you do that, and the infants, you burn up some of these little black molecules, and they fall to the earth, scorched.
And so I take it was a bonus action to. I mean, it was an action to drink the
Action
thing,
to drink
right?
it, yeah, because you had to
Okay,
get it out and drink it, yeah.
Yeah.
So is that it? Are you gonna move or?
Yes. I'm going to. No, I'm not going to move. I think this is probably. Except, well, I know I am gonna move. Can I move right here? Is that a thing?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you just hop over the
Okay.
rock. Yeah.
Yeah, I hop over the rock and kind of hopes that like the Triceratops won't.
The
It's the dragon rhinoceros.
rhinoceros.
A dragon. It's a dinosaur rhinoceros. That's what this is.
Yes, pretty much. Yep.
I'm gonna run over here and hide from the Triceratops just so I don't get like run over by them.
Yeah, understandable because they will do that. Mira, it's you.
Yay! Okay, so question for you, Caleb, because
Yep.
I've actually never done this before.
Mm-hmm.
I have extra attack, so it says that I can take the attack action twice in my turn. Is Firebolt an attack? Can I use Firebolt twice? It's a cantrip.
Use the attack action. No, attack action would be swinging
Like
your
with
sword.
swords.
Yeah. Sorry.
I want to use Firebolt twice.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Well, I'm still going to Firebolt him because I know that my sword will not do very much against these things. So, Firebolt it is. I'm just going to do the one that Akashi attacked.
Just so you know, I have magic weapon. So
I don't think that matters, though.
Oh, you don't think it is? Okay.
No, magic weapons don't.
The reason that they have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing is because they are a swarm, not because it's like not magical. Yeah.
Magical, yeah.
I thought we said earlier Makaweedle
No,
did.
it didn't.
Okay.
No, we determined Makaweedle didn't.
Gotcha.
Firebolt 20.
Otherwise,
Nice.
Akashi could literally just go up and start punching bugs because he's got magic fists.
True.
Magic.
Yeah, definitely hit. What does this look like, Mira, when you do Firebolt? Because like we haven't seen Myra. Like I guess you had the message that you sent to Adelene, but like we see Myra and she's like a warrior, so suddenly she's just like Adelene has flame shooting out of her hands.
Yeah, I mean, I think she just she starts to reach for her sword, but then she's like, oh no, it's the swarms. And then so she just puts out her hand and like flames just like a flame just like shoots out of it.
Yeah, like a tongue of flame. Yeah, sure. Cool.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to hide.
Okay. I just want to point out that if Seth does a fire spell this next turn, this session is fire.
Yeah, it's lit.
That's what this has to. It's lit.
So can I hide like in these bushes right here, or is there different?
Yep.
So do I need to make a stealth check to hide?
Yep.
Is that what? Okay.
Yes, Roo.
Is it with advantage since I'm taking that time to hide, or
No, I think it's just you can make a stealth check in the middle of combat and you can do it with a bonus action. Yeah, that's the special thing that Rose can do.
18?
Yep. I mean, it's unlikely that they will find you.
Plus 10.
Pop into the bushes and disappear.
Wait.
Is it?
Oh
is
yeah,
it still on?
it's still on. Yeah, you have Path Without a
Is she
Trace
within?
still.
Hold on. Is she close enough?
I was gonna say I might not be close enough anymore.
30 feet. Yeah. Right. It's a range of 30 feet.
I thought it was a range of 20.
Oh, is it just range of 20? I don't know.
Let me check because I cast it earlier. 30 feet.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you're
cool.
just
So,
still
yeah.
in range. So it's actually a 28.
I'm hidden.
You're very hidden.
She knew what she
I'm
was
very
doing.
much out in the open.
She knew exactly how far to position herself away from Akashi.
Yeah.
So now it is the infestation swarm's turns. So
Adeline rolled a 1.
the ones up there will just attempt to infest their chosen targets.
Poor Adeline.
And so I'll roll con saves for.
So to be fair, she might.
Okay,
be...
so
Oh no.
so what happens is the infestation swarms possess the Triceratops. They finally do it, and so they disappear inside the Triceratops. And then this last one, though, no, I think it's gonna do the same thing. It definitely notices that like it's being attacked, but it's gonna try to get away from it, right, by like going in the Triceratops. So I'll roll for that one. Nope. Yep. So all 3 of the Triceratopses have just been possessed by the infestation swarms.
You know what? I think Adeline actually doesn't mind that because that means her sword about to hit somebody.
Uh-huh. Luckily, it is the Triceratops' turns next, so this will be fun.
So how does that work? Do they take? So then the infestations just don't take a turn, right?
That was their turn, I thought.
Right. Let's see. Let's look at this. Swarm now controls the body, but doesn't deprive the target of awareness. Swarm can be targeted. Blah 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 blah.
Because wouldn't it just be
Yeah, it
if
would be on its turn, wouldn't it? Yeah. You're right. Okay, so they stop charging. I mean, the thing is, like, they would just keep charging because that would be the point.
Well, I am currently the only one standing in the way.
But they obviously don't because they can't take an action right now.
Right.
So
So they just stop.
I don't know. I don't know what's happening.
I see what you're saying. With the Triceratops.
But
I would say they stopped is what happens.
yeah. So they kind of like they're freaking out right at first because there's infestation storms going inside of them, and they're just like just thrashing around, and then suddenly they just like stop and jerk their heads all towards Adelene in the same motion, and that's what they do. It's you, Adelene. What do you do?
Oh, what do I do? There's so many fun things.
Man, this is such a good moment because I think we get the verdict theme playing, right? And Adeline is just standing there in the open, like facing 3 Triceratops, and I'm so ready for the awesome thing you're gonna do, whatever it is.
There's a
One
few
shot the Triceratops. One shot the
Here's the thing.
Triceratops.
They can't touch me without taking... If they even attack me, they take 15 damage. If I'm reading this correctly. I could... Let's not waste...
I can totally see Adeline going up to Navarro and saying something like, I don't even need to cast a spell for you to take damage trying to hit me.
Do they technically take up every... Wait, they're not centered on a grid. One of them isn't. 2 of them aren't.
Sorry.
Okay, here's my question. Are they technically all within a 5-foot radius? Is this technically all of them are within this 5-foot radius, right? So if I do something, it'll hit them?
A 5-foot radius?
Yeah. So that's all 5-foot radius? Like that will count?
Yep.
Okay, I think
Nice.
it's gonna cast this. That's why I was asking.
Right in the middle.
So I think what Adeline is going to do, actually, she's gonna take out her water again.
And for our next act, murder in the middle.
Actually, wait. So it says it needs ice or a thing of... I might just do this for flavor reasons. What
Probably
she'll do is she'll take her water pouch again, shake it up, and then like pour out in a way that like it comes out as a snowball.
Nice.
And then she's going to throw it in the middle of them.
Our special
And-
effects people had a really fun time making that.
Cast Snillic's Snowball Swarm.
Uh-huh.
I'll put this in the chat.
These Triceratops have never seen this before in their entire lives. What is
And I
this
think-
snow?
I think I'm just going to cast it at 2nd level, so I'm not using like a lot of spells. Plus, you guys just both used fire, so I had to mix it up.
So they all make deck saves then?
Yes.
Top. Okay, so only the top one
one
succeeds then.
makes it.
Top left.
So the other will take... Oops. Roll 3d6.
That
So
was
each take 9, the other took 4. That wasn't amazing, but whatever.
cool.
And then she'll just kind of... I will... She is kind of doing this... Actually, I just realized she does have her shield in her hand. So she may have not done it the flourish. She may have just like pointed her shield towards it and like right above them and like bring it down to like bring a snowball storm out.
Yeah, sure. Oh wow, that last one failed critically and got a 0.
Mm-hmm.
19, 11, 0. Cool. All right.
And then she just kind of hunches over, just like ready, like excited.
Yeah, like bring it, Triceratops. Yeah.
like this is really be a new child. Like she's never seen a dinosaur before. I'm guessing.
No. I'm probably not. I mean, they only exist in the New World, so no. Yeah, you haven't seen a dinosaur before.
So yeah, Adeline's excited.
Yeah.
She not hiding.
Oh, sorry, I skipped Akashi's turn again. Akashi, it's your turn.
Okay. Caleb, are their mouths open?
The Triceratops?
Uh huh.
Sure. One of them at least, probably. Why?
They probably like meh from the cold.
I want to try to shoot a fireball into their mouths.
Okay, well, it's
try
not
to
going
hit
to
the
do any more
swarm.
damage, but...
No, to hit the swarm instead
Oh,
of
to hit
hitting
the
those
swarm? No, you
Triceratops.
can't. You can't attack the swarm. It's specifically mentioned in their ability. Yeah. Cannot be targeted.
Well, I'm glad I know that. Especially now, because last time I wanted to try to pour the potion down people's throats to burn the swarm. And you would have let me try. But I didn't get a chance.
No. Sorry.
So, no, it's okay. Because if I had, then it just would have failed and I would have wasted the potion.
Yep. So yeah, what you gonna do when try come for you? The problem is, you two like got 2 attacks on a swarm that's now inside the Triceratops, and now you're gonna have to beat the Triceratops before you finish it.
I mean, we could just run.
That's true. Yeah, you can always just run. Unfortunately, the Triceratops are faster than you, so...
They're so big though. That's probably why.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're big and they have long legs.
And they take 15 damage if they touch me.
True.
Can we just like have Can we just like use Adelene as a ping, like a pinball, just going between the three of us?
I am definitely a tank.
Nice.
Dude.
No. I mean like literally like a pinball.
Oh no, it's not literally if they. I don't mean literally touch. It's if they hit me with the melee attack. Then if they hit me.
Okay.
I also have
Here's
my damage damage by bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing is reduced by 3.
okay. I know what I want to do.
Hmm.
I take a chain
Mm-hmm.
and I say I pull out a chain and I say Mira, and like I spin it and I throw one of the ends towards her.
Oh, you're gonna try to trip him?
And
Yes.
I tie the chain to the
So
to the
good.
rock.
Okay.
And
so
I-
I feel like a couple things need to happen here.
And no, I don't tie it to the I mean I have like I have spikes and stuff like pythons. Is that what that is?
Yeah, pythons.
So yeah, so I could probably like maybe like take a python and put it.
I mean,
in.
you could literally just like hold it between you guys and like
Yeah, that's true.
rush forward, right?
Oh, I mean, there's that too. I was thinking that we would just hold it, and then whenever they came to try to attack, Adeline, they would trip.
So, do we have the
Right.
strength for that?
Well, that's why I thought we would like.
Honestly,
put
I
it
feel
in
like
the ground.
Adeline would have the strength for that more than you two. What are your guys' strength scores?
17. But I mean, they're huge.
They are. Yeah.
16.
It's possible. I will say that it's possible. Maybe not likely, but possible.
Would it be easier to just run at them and try to trip them?
Probably yes.
Because
The issue is I don't know if they just charge forward, and yeah, like it's the idea of like getting it tangled in their legs, right? More than
right.
like brute force tripping them necessarily, because they're gonna use their own force to like trip themselves. But if you're just like
Right.
standing there when they hit you, like you're just gonna fall back.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
But you could use your action maybe to like wrap the chain, like throw the chain around his legs. Or
Yeah,
something.
could I do that instead? Is like try to throw the chain and
Yeah,
wrap
yeah,
it
yeah.
around them. And...
Yeah, just like
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that then. What kind of roll would that
just
be?
make an attack roll. Yeah.
With what? Like what would?
A D20 plus your strength.
No, like
Or
don't you
dexterity.
have a spike chain on your character sheet?
I do have spiked chains.
Yeah, just roll that. That's basically what it is.
Okay. All right. Well,
No, not good enough.
add proficiency bonus to try to disarm.
Oh.
No, that's not gonna work.
No. You're not trying to disarm it. You're trying to defeat it.
Okay, that one was
That was
brilliant.
really good. That was really, really good. I'm surprised by how good that was. I didn't think you had it in you, bud, but you did.
I don't think Alyssa appreciated it very
That's so
much.
funny. That's some good stuff right there.
Oh.
Well, all right.
Proficiency? Yeah.
So I feel like it's similar, but maybe not exactly the same. Let me look real quick. Didn't you try to trip someone before with this?
No, I tried to.
Or did you literally just try to disarm
Grapple
them?
them.
Or grapple
I tried
them
to
with
grapple
it. That's
them,
what it was. Yeah, I don't think that counts here. You're not disarming them. You're
Yeah,
trying to
okay,
trip them.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I still spit a fireball at it.
I can
Wait,
see
no.
why.
I was gonna say, don't do that on these guys.
Well, I was wondering if I. Yeah, okay, no, I've got time.
You have time to do another action?
Well, it's a bonus action to shoot the fire.
Oh, okay.
Man. Well, guys, I guess. Wait a second. What? I have extra attack, so could I just try it again?
No, because this is just an action. It's not an attack. You're just using your action to try to do this.
Okay.
So yeah, what would you like
Yeah,
to
I
do?
guess that's my whole. Well,
That's it?
I guess I try to hide from my. I know I can't. I already use my. Yeah, I don't do anything. Hey guys, I'm playing Akashi. Can you tell? Caleb, do me a favor and just kill this character this session.
Yeah. I'll don't worry. I'll assimilate him. It'll be great. All right, Mira.
All right.
What you
Fighter
gonna do?
time.
Fighter time.
Fighter time.
Oh, fighter
So-
time. Yep.
/ rogue time. So
Yeah.
I'm going to use my bonus action to dash.
Mm-hmm.
Go all the way right there.
Yeah, so we should just like breaking through the forest. Yeah, just like around things.
And I've got my shield and my sword out.
Mhm.
And I'm going to attack this thing.
Yes, do it.
All right, longsword attack. Oop. Oh, oops, I clicked the wrong thing. My bad.
Yep. Of course that hits.
Cool.
Nice.
Okay, cool. It did.
I'd like to point out that I rolled a 3 with that chain.
Dang.
And you got a 12, so good job.
Thanks. I feel just fantastic about Akashi.
That attack was definitely not off the chain.
That comment was.
Puns are a free action.
They should
Okay.
cost your whole turn.
I'm going to use my feat, Great Weapon Master, to take a -5 to this attack.
Okay.
And if I hit it, I get +10 damage to it.
Nice. Okay, cool.
That's great.
All right.
You're a great weapon master. I'm a heavy armor.
Oh, no, I should have done that. 10. 10 doesn't hit, I'm assuming.
Because otherwise the 12 would
It
have.
does not. Yeah. Sorry.
Darn it. That's okay.
Thank
All
you
right.
so much, Brick. Thanks for the gifted sub. He gave a sub to Mafuki in channel.
Oh.
So
Thanks. And that's my that's my turn.
cool. So we see Myra be really cool, but then she tries to swing a little bit too hard.
Mira.
Sorry. It's because of the eye. Why is there an eye?
I don't know.
My brain wants to pronounce it Myra. Okay. So it's Le Triceratops' turn.
That's because Adeline is French.
Yep. So, well, this guy is certainly going to just trample charge you.
Bring it.
And make a, let's see, boom. Tries to gore you.
Make
What
a
kind of
boom.
damage is it?
Piercing. If it hits. It's 23. I assume that hits.
I'll let it hit. I could make it miss, but I'll let it hit.
hit.
I take my I take three less damage from piercing.
Okay. You take 27.
Okay, that's a lot more than I expected. It takes 15 damage.
Oh, and wait, does it? Oh my god, it crit 6. It got 8.
It got a bunch of 8s, yeah.
Does it get the bonus though? The proficiency bonus? Oh,
Yeah,
does
that's
it get
that's its
proficiency?
strength bonus. That's what that is.
Okay.
Dang, I didn't
I
think
know
of it.
with ours it was weird. Like it didn't get like our proficiencies to hit.
Huh.
But
That
I guess
actually-
if it's not.
Yeah,
I guess
it's
if
just its
not
pure
weapon-
strength. Yeah.
Now I wish I'd made that miss.
So make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Give me a second. I gotta calculate this. So 27, you said?
Yep.
Okay. So that goes to 0. That goes to 0. I'm at 65. No, strength what?
DC 13 strength saving throw. Yep. Okay. So you don't
65.
get knocked over when this thing charges you and gores you. So you get stabbed by this thing, but like you manage to like hold onto its like horns and like not like get knocked over.
Or no, I get it with my shield.
Yeah.
Like I had to like.
Sure.
Did
Nice
it? Didn't
standing
it take
ground.
it? It took its 15 damage.
Oh, sorry. Let me do that.
That didn't last as long, and now that it's down, which sucks. But I think it'd be 30.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you had you have 60 something health left.
65 now. It took down all my temporary hit points.
Yeah, so we see like the magical field. That's probably what happened, right? Like you caught it with your shield. Like it hit you with its horn, and then the magical aura just like kind of like crackled and fizzled. And then he tried to hit you again. You caught it with the shield.
I was thinking more like I caught it and like it like the strength of me holding it back like cracked all the ice off.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, I forgot it was ice. Yeah.
But I'm just because I thought you had over 100, and like last I checked,
I
100.
did, and then it hit me for a lot.
But 100
For
minus
27.
30 is 70.
Did I count that right?
Yeah,
wrong?
I don't think you calculated.
It should be
right.
minus 27, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Then I still have some. My arcane ward's down. Then derp. Okay, let me calculate this out. I derped.
Derped.
17 plus 15 minus 27. Okay, so I have 5 of my one thing left.
And so this other one right next to you, Mira, is gonna try to gore you.
Thanks for catching that.
Nope.
It misses. Yep.
Okay, wait. Hold on. I have something. I think. When a creature misses you with a melee attack, you can use a reaction to spend 1 superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against the creature.
I'm
Nice.
the superior creature.
Cool.
I outlived you.
So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use my reaction to attack it.
Sweet.
21.
Yep.
Man, I'm not rolling very good on my.
On damage. Oh yeah, that was a
Okay, at least you
1.
hit it.
The heck, Mira.
Yeah, so this thing tries to gore you and just like slash it. Cool. And then this other one is I think gonna try to charge. Yeah, let me see something real quick actually. Just gonna go here. There you go. Yeah, it kind of like circles around a little bit, Akashi, and then like paws the earth, right? And then just like snarls and then charges you.
Well, it's a good thing I don't have any credit cards for it to charge. So, yeah.
It like runs forward and then it stops and then suddenly he's in like a store that says, "Hello, my name is like Try." No, my name is Sarah, and then my name is Sarah, and then it like holds out a phone for you to like swipe the thing on, right? Like
The square.
yeah, the square thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. That'll be a $37.49. Anyway, dumb joke aside, it's gonna try to gore you. 21.
That'll hit.
26 damage. Make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Hold on, I'm making sure. There's... Aw, man. I should have done that. I'm stupid. This is why I should be playing this character. Oh. My AC is actually a little higher than I thought, but it's still not high enough. I'm just making sure there's nothing I can do to actually make sure I don't die. Or get hit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so how much damage?
26. And then make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Roll a strength saving throw and try to make it.
Yes. Nice.
Nice. Crits.
Yep. Crit success, 27. Nice job.
Okay, so it like comes over and gores Akashi, and Akashi just like doesn't even flinch. He just kind of like takes it.
Akashi's a boss. But that's their turn. So, Adeline?
I just realized I didn't notice that the arcane ward got procced when you cast an abjuration spell, and I didn't actually take a lot of abjuration spells, unfortunately. A lot of conjuration and evocation stuff, but I think what I'm going to do. Let me double check something. Oh, okay, that's a short rest. I think she, as Adeline is holding this creature back, you're going to just see her like turn, almost looks like she turns into stone, and I'm going to cast Stone Skin.
Nice. Magical Adeline.
And that's going to boost my arcane ward. So now I have 8 more hit points. That just gives me resistance to bludgeoning, which I think is going to be very useful right now.
Probably. Cool.
Bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Is that it?
I don't have anything I could really use as a bonus action that I'm seeing, because we determined that you can only cast another spell as a bonus action if it's a cantrip.
Yep.
And I don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus action. Actually, wait. No. Second one can't do it. Never mind. Yeah, that's probably all I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
Akashi?
All right. So first off, quick question. How high up is this?
Like 15, 20 feet.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna run up there and just jump up there.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. Well, hold on. Would that count as like? Would he get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, if that's all you're doing, if you're not disengaging, then yeah.
Even if it was still like right here.
Yes, but you'd be moving up out of its threat range. Yeah.
Okay.
Space has become 3D.
Well.
Suddenly, their threat range is in a cube and not a square.
Well, then there's this wonderful thing called Step of the Wind that I'm going to use. So I will, in fact, disengage. And I will run and jump right on up here where it can't get me. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, so what does that look like, Akashi? You Step of the Wind.
So Akashi kind of like so he takes this hit, then he like kind of stoops low a bit, and then he he kind of sweeps his back leg around, and you just see like this aura cloud of wind that just like spurs from his feet from right where he's standing, and he just like dashes off around the Triceratops, and he just leaps up and lands up on top. And then I'm going to use the spiked I'm going to use the spiked chain to attack it.
What's the range on that?
10 feet.
Nice.
Wait, so you were throwing that at the thing before, like when you were like 30 feet away?
No, I was using a normal chain, although that other chain might be shorter. I mean,
yeah, I don't think
be the same.
I don't think you can actually move it that far. The regular chain. So.
Hold on. Doesn't actually say how long it is. It just says it has 10 hit points. And it says that it can be burst with DC 20 strength check.
Yeah, the thing is, I would assume spike chain would be the... Yeah.
10 feet.
Yeah, 10 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, then I probably couldn't have done that last turn.
Yep.
So, I just kind of wasted my turn twiddling my thumbs.
Or you tried it and were like, oh, it's too short.
That's probably why I missed. You know what? Maybe what it was is Akashi anticipated them moving forward, just to make it make sense.
Mm-hmm.
And Akashi anticipated them moving forward because I think wasn't that the turn that they all like stopped and stood still too. So
you're like on the rock 10 feet above the thing, and you want to like attack it with the spike chain?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Sure.
I rolled already.
Yeah, you hit.
Cool.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna attack again.
You sang that to the tune of the Dora song. And then I'm gonna attack again. Everybody, let's go. Yeah, that hits you, of course.
Akashi the Explorer.
Yep, Akashi the
Explorer.
Oh no. I'm imagining it all in my head now. And his pet flesh monkey.
His pet flesh monkey.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Yeah. Oh, that one also hits. Right.
Yeah.
Good. Do some damage, and I already used a bonus action, so I can't do another thing. But
nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's just like whacking this thing.
Whap.
Mira.
Okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
For my action surge, it says that, I can take an additional action. So in theory, can I attack 4 times or 3 times?
So it depends on what your how is your extra attack phrased or whatever?
Well, let's see
I
here.
think it only works once per turn.
You can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on
Oh,
turn.
I stand corrected.
Well, so that's some people have a different. From what I remember of what you just read, Mira, before that sounded different. Is that what it reads right now?
For what?
For the extra attack or whatever that you
for
have?
extra attack, it says beginning at 5th level, you can attack twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
Okay. So the way you described it before was different. Okay, if that's
and then
how
it says the number of attacks increases to 3 when you reach 11th level, and then 4 when you reach 20th level.
Yeah. No, if you can take another action, then you can attack 4 times. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Sounds good. So we see Mira go into anime protagonist mode and just like.
All right, 4 long sword attacks.
Do it.
Man, I just want to use my great weapon master. I'm so mad that one missed.
I mean, you can.
I know, but I don't want to miss.
You have 4 chances of hitting
It's
it.
true.
I know, but I don't want to miss.
Yeah, you got a point.
Okay.
And it's at the end of your sword.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack.
Yes.
I was waiting for it.
12 and 17.
17 hits, 12 does not.
Okay, 7 damage.
You rolled the 1 again.
What the heck, Mira? Okay,
Yeah,
and then
both those hit, obviously, yeah.
9 and
You rolled
7.
another 1.
I'm so pissed. What the heck? I rolled a 3 and 2
That's
1.
so funny.
This is not okay, Mira. What
You're
the
rolling
heck?
really low damage.
No kidding. I'm
Welcome
hitting
to my
it.
life.
Because you have a
with
D10, right? Or D8.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a D8, I think.
But still,
actually, but I have a plus
you literally
1
rolled
longsword.
like you haven't rolled higher than a 3 on damage yet.
What the heck?
It's so funny.
This is not okay. Okay, and then it says that I can also take a possible bonus action during my action surge. So
Okay, so if you have another bonus action, you can do, yeah.
So what I would like to do is to take my my 2 bonus actions to disengage and hide.
Okay, yeah, of course. Nice.
So can I do that?
You're
Can I,
literally
go
an
over
anime
here?
character right now.
And
You're
then
doing
just,
so
go over
much.
here?
Yeah, you just like
you get
backflip
2?
into the jungle and just like
You get 2 bonus actions?
Well, because my action
surge lets her get another bonus action. If she
Oh,
has
It
it.
says, it says another possible bonus action.
Yeah.
So it's with your good graces
Yeah.
that I can do that.
Right. Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay, so do I need to make a stealth check to hide?
Yes. Mhm.
I'm gonna use my inspiration for this.
Okay. Yep. Cool.
25.
25, yeah.
My goal with that is hopefully that it would like try to like come find me, right?
Okay.
Like
All
I
right.
like dodge out of it,
It would
and
have
it's
to like try to find you and like waste its
Right.
turn. Yeah.
right.
Okay.
That's my goal.
All right, so it's their turns. We'll start with we'll just do Triceratops attacks on Akashi and I guess they can't hit Akashi, but on Adelene at least. Trinagoria again. 19.
So my AC is 19, so it misses
It
or
hits. Yeah, if it gets 19, then it hits.
I'm gonna not do what I did last time. I'm gonna shield, which just boosts my AC by 5, so it doesn't hit me.
Okay, what is that ability exactly?
Shield. An invisible barrier of magic force appears and protects you until the start of your next turn. You have +5 bonus to AC, including against triggering the attack, and you take no damage from magic missiles.
So it's like a reaction.
Yeah, it's a reaction.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool, nice.
And that will proc my.
Yeah, so we just see it like it looks like it's about to hit you again. It's gonna hurt really bad, and then suddenly like a magical shield like appears in midair and blocks it. Cool.
I just wanted to boost my arcane ward a bit more.
Yeah. Okay, and this Triceratops over here is honestly just gonna be like, all right, well, I can't reach you, so gonna go
figured
attack
that might
this other
happen.
person.
I figured that might happen, which is why I did
And now this guy has advantage.
that. And it misses.
It misses
So-
now, yeah. So Adeline, you're between 2 giant Triceratops.
That's
trying to
why
kill
I
you.
did that, because I knew that would happen. I knew that would
Yeah,
happen.
that was a very good move. And then this other one, yeah, I think it's gonna spend its turn trying to look for you, Mira. So we'll see. I mean, it can't possibly find you, but it spends its
If it was a
turn
natural 20, then
wandering around. Yeah, that would be the only way. It's frustratedly like wandering around, like pawing at the earth and snorting. Also, all of the Triceratops, their eyes are like pools of blackness. So, Adeline, you're surrounded by Triceratopses. What are you gonna do?
I'm seeing if I can cast Fireball in a way that won't hit me or Akashi. I don't know if that's possible.
Akashi is up in the air.
Yeah, but it's a 20-foot radius. I guess if I moved...
No, it's not. Wait, where are you gonna put it?
That's the question. I guess actually here's what I can do. I can move here, not provoke any attacks of opportunity, and cast it somewhere over here so it just hits them.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna cast Fireball.
Nice.
3rd level.
Yeah, what does that look like? How do you cast Fireball?
Without shame.
So she's holding her shield out, and she like takes her sword, goes like boom, boom, and like on the 3rd hit goes, and like this fireball just goes up and just.
Nice. Yeah, they both fail their saves miserably and take 23 fire damage, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. They on fire. It hurts.
Is there anything else that happens with Fireball? I don't think so. Fire spreads around corners and ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. So yeah.
Cool. So the jungle is on fire.
Yep.
But you know, the whole place should probably burn down anyway.
The world is on fire.
Cool. Akashi Koju.
The world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, and I'll never get gored.
Write it down. Write it down, Jordan.
Fire.
Dang it! I have to write it down.
It just started burning because the ceratops are hurting.
Because the dinos.
Because the order's turning. Turn order. Order's turning.
Yeah.
The order's turning. Yeah. Welcome to Terra Nullius the musical.
Welcome to Side Stories, the musical.
Yes, true.
What was it that I said?
The world's on fire. How about yours? That's the way I like it, and I never get gored.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, you didn't hear
Now
it?
I recognize it.
That's funny. But yeah, what's you gonna do, Akashi? After Akashi makes a note real quick after he sings a few lines of the refrain.
That's the way I like it, so I never get gored. Yeah.
So I'm definitely imagining Jordan when we get to season 4's soundtrack. The Verdict's theme is going to be heavily like electric guitar based.
Yeah.
Like there's just so much metal happening here that I want it to be. Electric guitar.
I'll be ready for it.
Yeah.
I will be ready for it. I literally had riffs in mind already. When you said it was like a metal thing, I was already thinking of riffs.
Yeah,
like,
awesome.
I know. The Curse of Cheeseball.
The Curse of Cheeseball. Sounds like a book.
Sounds like a movie, like
Yeah.
a really bad parody movie.
B movie.
It's
The
actually
Curse
the
of the
name of
Cheeseball.
It's actually the name of my latest metal band.
Yeah. My latest metal band's name is Sock Train. Sock Train. It's a train made of socks.
Okay.
Carries feet to their
Okay.
destination. I don't know. Akashi, what are you
Like
gonna
on
do?
a leg. Oh dear.
Did you say on this leg of the journey?
On this leg of the journey. No, I said, isn't that what a leg would do?
Oh, okay.
Also a
On
rock
this
band.
leg of the
Journey.
journey. That's great. This is true. I'm going to spiked chainify them again. Because, can I do that from here?
That's 20
No,
feet.
I can't.
Oh, right. 20
It's
feet.
10 feet.
10 feet. But you know what I
And
can
you're also
do? I
10
can use a
feet up,
longbow.
so
Yeah.
I have a longbow.
yeah. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, because piercing damage is going to do a lot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna longbow the crap out of him, I guess.
Okay. Which one are you attacking?
Yeah, the one that I was fighting first.
On the left.
Left, yeah.
Yeah. left
Okay,
guy.
yeah, it hits.
Cool. That's 1
Nice.
and 2,
Yep.
and then. What was the thing where I could? Okay, I need to know about my weapons.
Break the mold. Got that stuck in my head now.
Please. And it's like, it's cool.
The medium man back to differ, judging by the hole in the satellite picture.
It's getting pretty thin. Water's getting warm, so you might as well swim.
They performed that. I went to a disciple show where they started playing that.
Nice.
It was great.
That's fun. Roll
My
damage,
favorite.
Jordan.
Okay. I'll do that.
I was waiting for you to roll
Alright, I
damage the
didn't
whole
realize-
time.
Well,
It's like, what are you doing?
no, I'm trying to figure out if I can roll to hit again.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was just with your unarmed strikes, isn't it?
Or a monk weapon. I can make.
Oh.
Oh, never mind. I can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action, so I cannot unarmed strike them from here.
Yes, that's true. Unless you were Elastigirl, then yeah, no, not an
By
option.
the way, guys, I have a secret.
Yeah, I actually did go commune with the flesh tunnels, and they gave me this ability.
Oh my gosh, that would be such a cool power up.
Uh-huh. I could see it happening.
Especially for Akashi.
Cool.
I would be like Luffy combined with Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Oh my gosh. That's horrifying.
It is.
Or like Luffy combined with Naruto or something. Oh man.
So is that it for you?
I will. Yeah, that's probably it for me.
All right, Mira.
I'm just gonna talk
You're hiding into
in
bushes.
slow voice.
I'm hiding in some bushes. How bad does this thing look?
Injured, certainly.
That's it? I've used my action surge and I've it's so frustrating. Okay. Anyway.
Y'all are level 9. What do you expect?
I know, but then we're gonna have to face the swarm after too.
Okay, well, hold on. Let's. Yeah, no, good point. The swarm after fighting the swarm after is hard.
Okay, all right. I am going to jump out of the bushes and attack it twice with my longsword. Come on, actually, like.
Yada! Yep, it hits.
Okay, there you go.
There you go. That's that damage.
Oh yeah!
Yes, crit 28. It does the same amount of damage.
Damage.
Cool. It's not
That's
bad.
so much better. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine if you critted and you used your great weapon thing?
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
But I didn't, so.
So thanks for bringing that up, Jordan.
I figured I'd only use the great weapon thing whenever like I'm flanking or something like that. That way I can guarantee that it'll actually hit.
But yeah, so you don't kill it, but it seems definitely very injured.
And I would
from
say
multiple holes.
I would bonus action disengage, but I don't think so because otherwise it's gonna charge at me and I don't want it to do that.
True.
Do you really want it to just gore you though?
It can.
I mean that's
I mean,
know,
could you can't bonus action hide again, can you?
no.
Not in the same place, no.
Not without disengaging.
Yeah.
I can't just be like,
Put the leaves back.
Hi.
Bye!
I mean, that's what Toity was doing.
No, but he was in a hole.
no.
Yeah,
And
I
he
was
wasn't
doing that for
hiding.
Ace.
He was getting a cover on it, not hiding.
I know.
So let's see here. Let me see if there is something I can do. Oh, when you hit a creature with an no, I have something. When you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce the creature to 0 hit points, you can make one melee weapon attack as a bonus action.
Nice. Dang, that's
Mira
awesome.
is so cool.
Yeah, seriously.
All right.
We're
I'm
getting
gonna
the
attack
awesome
again.
metal soundtrack in the background to this.
7.
Another 7.
You're rolling
I'm
so
just-
horribly.
That's really bad damage.
My attack rolls are great. My damage rolls are awful.
Cool. Yeah, you're
I
just
just
plotting
want
this
to
thing.
on.
All right. Yep. That's my turn.
All right, Triceratops' turns. 2 gores on Adelene with advantage.
Oh, no!
Nice.
So one hit.
Well, I am going to shield so the second one doesn't hit.
Okay.
That's going to use another spell slot, which... Okay, give me a second.
That's a good amount of damage right there.
It's only half, and then it's reduced by 3.
41.
Right. 41
So-
total, so
So 20.
half. So
17.
20, 17, yeah.
17.
It's not bad considering.
It takes 15 damage, and I'm finally...
That was like incredibly helpful.
Wait, it just breaks my shield stuff.
Seriously, Adelene is a tank. This is awesome.
The shield boosted up by 2, meaning I have 17 temporary hit points. It takes out the arcane ward, it takes out that, and I'm now down to just
my actual squishiness.
I could cast it again, but I'm not sure I want. Don't know if I want to.
Mm-hmm.
Doing decent damage, but
And then we got a gore attack on Mira.
Okay. Misses.
Yep.
Um.
Do you have a thing?
Do I want to use another superiority dice to attack it? How bad does it look now?
Very, very damaged.
Okay.
Bleeding
do
from
it.
multiple spots.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use my superiority dice to make another attack at it.
Okay.
Man.
That is
Oh,
a miss.
I have to make a concentration check now. That's Constitution?
Yes.
What is it again? Constitution saving throw or?
Yep. DC 10.
Okay.
Nice.
My
For stone skin,
still
yeah.
up. I was thinking of casting something else, and I realized, oh wait, that's concentration. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I have
Oh, right.
spell out.
Concentration. Yeah. Yeah, luckily you reduced the damage by that much, or else you would have had to make like a DC 20 like con save. I mean, you still would have succeeded on it, but cool. All right, Adeline, it's you.
That +9 is really going to make it difficult to keep things going. Like, should I just do fireball again? It worked well last time.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Or do I just start attacking? No, I think I do more damage if I just cast fireball again.
Yeah, more total damage for sure, because you're doing it against 2 people.
But it doesn't proc my ward is the only problem. But not much does that's damaging, so I'll just cast it again.
Numero 2. Fuego. Cool.
Nice.
All right, second one saves though, so
Sure.
you kill the left one.
Good.
Yeah, it on fire, and
So-
the second one takes 14 damage.
Would I've killed? I'm just curious if I killed the other one. It did not missed.
So now we've got an infant set in one of the things coming out.
An infant swarm? Is that what you're gonna
Oh,
say?
infants.
A
I was
bunch of
like,
babies
infant
pour out of the
things.
Triceratops' mouth.
That's my worst nightmare. Oh no. Oh,
Cool.
boy.
Akashi.
Kill the swarm.
I mean,
Kill it dead.
that's kind of my thinking too.
Part of the swarm, part of the flesh. Part of the swarm, part of the flesh.
Creepy.
Yep.
I just need a grenade launcher. I mean, it's just what I need.
I do not think you need a grenade launcher, because that would kill me too.
It's true. The metal soundtrack announces the arrival of a grenade launcher. Akashi's just like, fire breath potion.
I mean,
looks
technically-
in his bag. Right. I forgot about this.
I mean, technically, I did just launch 2 grenades.
It's true.
Yeah,
Pretty
you
much.
did.
2 incendiary grenades, go.
I mean, obviously, I'm still going to be spitting fire this turn, but I just don't know what else I would do with, like, my...
Yeah, you can shoot fire at the infestation storm that just appeared.
Right, but that's my bonus action.
Right. I mean, shoot an arrow at the Triceratops and
Oh, duh.
fire at the infestation storm.
Longbow.
Kill it.
Hits.
Kill it.
28. Good old 10 damage.
And longbow again, 'cause I
Triceratops
got
is
2 hits.
very damaged. Obviously another hit because it's the same roll. And 13. Oh, it's so close. Just like arrows, dying on fire.
And I spit fire at Mr.
Infestation swarm over there, yeah.
Infestation Swarm. And I, as a free action, I say, take care of the swarm. If it goes in your mouth, it will possess you. As it did the Triceratops.
Oh, that sounds so pleasant.
Not going there.
Yeah. Are you
Welcome
gonna
to
shoot the fire?
Town. Huh?
You're
Yes,
gonna
I am.
actually shoot the fire.
I
He's
forgot
gonna
about
shoot
that.
the
Roll
fire.
damage thing. Dex 13. That
It
sucks.
succeeds. So half damage then? Okay. So 8. Cool. So as it's like pouring out of the Triceratops' corpse's mouth, you're just like, and just like burning some of it up as it tries to come out. Cool. Boss, hardcore, Mira.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Triceratops.
boss,
That's who I thought you were referring to when you said boss.
I mean, I was referring to
hardcore.
both of you. All 3 of you guys are pretty hardcore.
No.
Pretty metal.
Okay, so I would like to use my action to do a thing.
It's
I would like
usually
you
what
to
one
do
uses
that
their
as
action
well.
to do.
Okay, I'm going to use my action to cast Sleep.
Ooh.
So basically, I'm going to do it on a point. So I get to choose the point. I'm going to do it right there. So that way it gets both of these guys. But it goes to the person with the one with the least amount of hit points first.
Okay, so this
So it's
one,
19
the one down
19
by Adelene falls asleep, but the one by you does not.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, I was kind of hoping mine would have less hit points. That does put a damper on some things.
It means we don't have to take care of that Triceratops.
Hopefully. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's my turn. Because I don't really have any bonus actions that I want to do right now. So, yeah, I don't have anything I want to do right now. So, as a bonus action, so that's my turn. So he's asleep.
So I'm really curious about this because. Okay, yeah, no, it would be the Triceratops who falls asleep and not the swarm. Yeah. Cool. So that's your turn then?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, it's their turns. The swarm is going to use a bonus action to come out of the sleeping Triceratops.
Oh, I can do that?
It can, yeah. It can indeed.
So
Sorry.
annoying.
It was a
I mean,
clever
you
move,
basically
but you
killed
just didn't
that-
know. Yeah.
Darn
You killed the Triceratops without taking out all of its damage.
Yes.
For a minute, yeah.
And you saved one of the Triceratopses. That's what you did. You saved it.
All right.
You're not heartless.
Yeah. But I think that one is gonna just go over to Adelene and try to possess her. So,
Darn it. Sorry, Seth.
make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Use that inspiration.
I want to save the inspiration.
You want to save
You
it?
could always get it again.
Okay, I'll use the inspiration. See, that's
Didn't
what I was
even need
thinking. I was like, I don't need
She has
it.
a pretty good
You have a
con save, yeah.
+7.
I have a
Oh,
+7 to
said
con.
that.
Yep.
I said that earlier. I have a +7 to con.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
So you succeed, and
Oh, doesn't it have to recharge first before it can do that?
it recharges. It rolls to recharge every round, and there's no way I wouldn't have recharged it already. Like it does it every round. Like it rolls.
Yes.
All right. So
Gotta
how many turns has
roll
it
it.
been?
4?
4. All right. I'm gonna roll 46. There you go. It
Okay,
recharged it twice.
I just had to make sure, okay? Because
I'll roll it for all of them.
Rolls,
I'll roll it for all of them. All right. So which one? This one has not recharged it yet, so it's gonna roll right now. Wait, were you counting this round as a round, like right now?
Yes, because I've done 4 actions, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
I've done-
So then this one hasn't restored it yet, but the one that's in your Triceratops over there has. But that one is gonna just try to gore you again with its Triceratops.
Okay. It hits.
Okay. Oof.
Oh.
That was almost a full the max amount of damage it could have done.
my
It
goodness.
rolled a 7, 8, 8, and 8.
Okay, so
That's
I'm gonna
intense.
use my reaction to parry. So I get to roll a D8. Yes, I get to roll a D8 and then add my dexterity modifier, which is just a 2, to lower the damage.
Okay.
So 7. So I get back 7 hit points.
Cool. And then this last infestation form is just gonna, I think, fly up to you, Akashi, and just attack you with its bite attack.
It,
So ignore that last one. It's 19. 19 damage.
okay.
So it's like attacking you and biting you.
So, yeah. It does not have half of its hit points or fewer.
Yep.
Sad. You said how much? 19?
19, yeah.
Minus 19.
All right, Adeline.
I'm looking. Because well, I guess now that they're out, I can be using more of my spells. But which spell? Maybe I want to cast Witch Bolt.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to cast... that's a fun spell. I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at 2nd level.
On the
Oops.
swarm.
Yeah, it didn't roll... Well, no, I guess... Yeah, so on the swarm. That's next, near me.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, it hits.
Cool. Actually, I'll just click it. I think I have to click it twice because it didn't ask me which. Oh, no, there we go. Now it asks me.
Yeah, it asks you to do the damage, yeah. Woof, nice.
And that's going to hit again on my next turn.
Nice.
Automatically.
Yeah, I mean, you're literally... So I think what happens is, like, this kind of, like, arcs, like, electricity across all of the, like, different ones. And you almost take out all of them. Like, it's just, like, evaporating all of them.
Yeah. I get to hit every single per turn until I drop it now.
That's nice.
Oh, but that's a concentration spell, but I think probably I would drop my concentration since
Your
the
stone skin, yeah.
Triceratops are done
Yeah, that
now.
makes sense. Cool. All right, Akashi.
I'm gonna... Well, obviously I'm gonna spit at it here in a second. I will... Yeah, I'm just gonna punch it twice. Swatting flies away.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of my best option.
Miss. And hit,
Wow.
obviously.
Okay, so Akashi has this thing where oh no, whatever. I'm thinking of a different character where it was also a monk where the first hit would always miss, but the second one would always hit. So it's like the first one was just a distraction.
Yes. Look what I'm doing over here. No, punch in the face.
Psych. Okay, so just the 10.
Yep.
So
Except
it's
it is
like
5 because
And then I'm gonna spit fire at their face.
What? Nice.
Nice.
22.
Fail
Okay.
the stinking save.
Yeah, they got a good dex, but we'll see.
Yes!
Yeah, nice, dude.
Nice.
I will
That's
take it.
lit. Yeah, same thing, right? Like
Exactly.
you almost burn up all of them. It's very close.
Okay, so I think
You
like
use your bonus action to try to hit it.
Well, that was, the fire
bonus
breath, yeah.
action.
Oh, right.
So I think Akashi like
I love imagining that Akashi, like, whenever he breathes fire, he's like shaping it with his hands, like, like it's so cool.
Yeah, so he's like, and he's I think what it is he like, maybe he sticks out like 2 fingers and like actually puts it in the fire and moves it around like that.
Yeah.
So I think like he like swings once to try to like get them all to come together, and then he swings again and actually hits a couple of them.
Right, your fists
And
are
then-
just like trying to like bunch them up into a closed face, then you breathe fire on them. That's awesome.
Yeah, so he like hits a couple, and then as soon as his hand is in front of his mouth, he just spits and just
Nice.
engulfs all of them.
So
As
good.
many of them as he could.
Yeah, they're almost down for sure.
Yay.
Cool, Mira.
All right. Let's try to take down this last one.
Mm-hmm.
And then hopefully not get infested. All right.
Miss.
That doesn't hit. That does hit.
What's with
How
oh my
many
god!
times
Are you
have you rolled
kidding me?
7 damage?
I think roll 20 doesn't like you, Alyssa.
That's so
It
funny.
hates me with my
Okay.
damage rolls with Mira and persuasion checks with Ari.
Yeah.
and
Okay,
just-
okay. Here's
Okay, so the
That's what I
first
out.
persuasion check you ever rolled with me on Miggy, you crit failed. I was just listening to that today. You crit failed. It was so good.
Okay. Clearly, what needs to happen, Alyssa, you have to delete your Roll20 account.
Just restart
Start it
everything.
It's
Try
like
it.
it's like
Roll20 has something against me. It doesn't want me to be happy. It's fine.
Yep, that's how probability works, I'm sure.
Yep. I don't think I can do anything else. I don't want to disengage.
probability hates
He'll
her.
ram into me.
Mhm.
So like that's
Yeah, it's worse if he gets a charge in. Yeah.
right. I'd rather just like stick it out and like hold my ground. So yeah. That's what
All right, my I'm just gonna call them Trinos now. My Trino comes up charging.
Yep. Okay, cool. 'Tis they swarm's turn. I'm gonna roll recharge for both of them, I guess, for the ones who've tried. That's the one by Akashi, and okay, so neither of them recharged them. So they're both just gonna try to bite you. So top one is for Akashi, bottom is for Adelene. Both of them miss, I guess, right? Adelene, except you have
Well,
19.
no, my AC is
Your-
my AC is 19.
Your AC is 19, yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just take it because
Yeah.
I mean it's less. It's wait, what is?
It's 12. It's the 12.
Okay, so it's 9.
Yep. And then the Triceratops is gonna try to gore you.
The Triceratops is. Oh wait,
Oh yep, that is.
Yep.
I was about to say like the Triceratops. Is
Get all
Yeah.
31 piercing damage.
Okay. Well, I'm really
We can take short rest after this.
It's true.
yeah, okay, so let's see, how much is that?
Oh my god.
Honestly though, it's honestly kind of a good thing that my hit points are going lower, because if this thing infests me, you guys are gonna take me
it's
down
true.
really easy.
It's true. Yeah.
We'll see.
Cool. Adeline.
I'm gonna use my action to witch bolt
Witch
it
bolt.
again. I'm just gonna scroll up a little bit.
So it just does the damage automatically.
Yeah, and seriously?
You still kill it.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Good enough.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about Witch Bolt. If you hit once, you can just go boom, 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 boom,
boom.
But it's
Yeah.
concentration.
That's
Oh, wait,
that's
wait,
the
it's a
attack
concentration spell. Oh, wait.
I don't think you
No
had
way.
another
Oh,
concentration.
Right.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
You know what? If that's the case, I may have used my shield to make sure it didn't
hit. Okay,
drop.
that's fine.
Just for the heck of it. It also procs my other stuff.
Got it. That's totally fine. Akashi?
Well, I've used all my fire.
Yep. Just gonna punch
But
him.
you know what I haven't used all of?
Fists?
My key points.
Oh.
I mean, they're all the same in some cases.
That's true.
So yeah, I'm just gonna punch lots of times.
Just gonna punch.
Do
lots
one
of
at a
times.
time. See if you kill
Yes.
it.
Does not hit. That
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
hits.
Nice.
29 crit.
7 damage.
It is dead.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait a second.
So again-
No, sorry, because it's halved. Real close, but no, but not quite.
All right.
7 doesn't do it. Darn it.
Okay. I'll
Spend a key.
well, I could just do one hit as the bonus action.
Oh,
but
yeah. Might as well.
I'll guarantee. I mean, but if I miss is the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna guarantee it. I'm just gonna spend a key point,
Okay.
and because I mean, if we take a short rest, it'll be fine.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking too. I can actually regain spell slots on a short rest.
Yeah. And I'm gonna punch it twice.
Does not hit.
Whew, see,
Yep.
please.
There you go. Like you said, first one.
Hey, that's
It's
a familiar number.
Yay!
Wait.
Wait,
So,
no, come help me,
Dude,
guys.
What probably happens is Akashi, there's like a couple of them just still like wandering around. You just like clap your hands together and just kill them.
yeah. So,
Right.
Dumb bug.
Oh my gosh,
Dumb
okay,
bugs.
So wait. So there, 3 damage kills it, or 4 damage. 3. Three.
Yeah,
damage.
3. It had 2 hit points left.
Okay, so I think what it is like we just get this like intense scene. It's like whoa! And then every time we hear like a crescendo of like horns or something, it's like "Nah, nah." And then like the last one, he's just like it's like the Mr. Miyagi scene where catching the
Yeah,
fly,
exactly.
But he's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
But he just like gives up and he's like.
Yeah. You try to punch like 5 bugs, right? Like what works better than that? Slapping, clapping your hands together. Yep. Cool.
And I still have movement, so hold on, let me just.
Oh yeah, I still had movement too.
Yeah, you can move. if
I
you want.
probably would have moved.
Both of y'all run over to help your friend.
Boom.
Go. Mira, it's you. You
All
got
right.
advantage now.
I have advantage now, so I'm going to use my great weapon master
Yeah,
thing.
do it.
All right, so longsword attack.
Oh, yeah.
That was great.
28
plus
crit. You kill it.
Yeah. All right, so now the
You just-
swarm comes out.
Chop off this thing's head, and then the swarm comes out. Yeah, and it is its
All right,
turn
so-
next. But I mean, it can't.
so-
It doesn't. Let me look and check if it comes out. The swarm is force. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, it does appear next to the body.
Okay, so then I would like to. Well, I can't. Oh, okay. Then can I move and come over and attack it again?
I think you can break up. Well, so with your attack action, it basically says you can attack twice when you take the attack
Twice.
action. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that means it has to happen one next to the other. Yeah, you
Can
can't
it
break
just
up.
come next to me? Can I make a luck save?
Yeah, you want to make a luck
check?
save? Yeah.
Yeah, luck
Mhm,
check.
mhm.
I think that seems fair.
Yeah,
I'll take
yeah.
that. Roll 1d20.
Nope.
Dang it.
Yeah, so it appears over there.
Fine. Okay, so then question then, because my great weapon master, when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature to 0 hit points with 1, you can make 1 melee attack as a bonus action. So then I'm going to come over here.
Yeah,
and
there you
then
go. Yeah.
with my bonus action. I know swords don't work very well. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to roll twice.
That's right. 15 hits.
So
though.
15 hits.
Yep. Cool.
Oh.
Nice.
Where was that damage earlier?
Yeah,
It's
seriously.
right here. It has been waiting for you to unlock its potential with that crit.
Nice. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And
Although
that's my
technically, I guess you only do half of that because it's
Right.
a sword.
So technically, I still do 7.
Yes. That's true. That's so funny.
7 is supposed to be a lucky number.
It's not lucky today.
You are luckily still hitting these things over and over again.
I know.
All right, make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw, Mira.
Oh, that's right, because it has recharged.
Yep.
Do I want to use my inspiration? Or I've already used it. Do I want to tell a tale about Mira?
Yeah, you can.
I don't know. I don't have a very good constitution. It's only +1.
Just do it, just in case.
Yeah, I mean, Caleb already knows this because I told him this, but like
For the
the
audience.
audience doesn't know.
Okay.
So Mira, before her days in the verdict, was a thief. She was a rogue who just liked to. She was almost like a. I don't know how to put this. Like a carefree rogue where she just kind of stole whatever whenever she wanted. Like she was just like, that looks pretty, and then just would take
You're a
it.
kleptomaniac.
Exactly. And so one day she tried to steal from the wrong person, and they caught her red-handed and took her to this place called the Verdict. Maybe you've heard of it. And
Maybe you've heard of it. So did you try to steal from a member of the verdict?
yeah,
Is that what it was?
mhm,
Yeah, cool.
yeah.
And so they
I
decided
don't
to
know
use you
who-
instead of
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They basically were just like, let's make her into something.
we can make her
And,
better, stronger, faster.
Yeah, and that's what happened.
Cool.
That's Mira.
Awesome. Yeah, take advantage on this next roll.
Okay. Oh, no.
It doesn't even matter. You got an 11 and a 13. Unfortunately, the target number was 14, and you are possessed by an infestation swarm.
Wonderful.
That happens. Adeline, you see your friend be possessed by a swarm of little black
Hey.
molecules.
I don't have very many hit points, so just do it.
How many hit points do you have?
16.
Akashi will go first. I'll just walk up to you with my sword and say, "Darling, no hard feelings."
That's awesome.
And then just slash at you with my longsword. Or should I do longsword? Actually, would one
And
of
you
my...
can choose whether or not it's lethal or not. If you're
Somehow.
Okay,
with a sword,
choose
yeah.
it. I'll hit her with my longsword, and I will use green flame blade cantrip to make it more. So I'm taking it. This will hit.
Yep.
So it'll be this plus. Oh, it'll do it because I have to roll. I add my spell attack modifier, which is 7, so I knock her out.
Yep.
All right, so you knocked me out, but it's non-lethal, so I don't have to make testing.
So I guess you hit her with the hilt of the sword?
Yeah, I'll be like, "Darling, no hard feelings."
And then just like hit the back of my neck.
Yeah.
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 No, probably like something like
Or the back of
that.
my head or something. Yeah.
Okay,
just-
yeah, so
Or yeah, whatever.
the infestation swarm appears next to her. Akashi?
Actually, wait, I can do a bonus action since I didn't use. No,
You used your cantrip as your bonus action, didn't you?
Yeah, so I have a bonus. I don't think I can use any of these as a bonus action. I wish I would mark it on Roll20 so I could see if any of these were a bonus action without having to expand everything. I'll say that was it.
Akashi Koju!
Running over here. Punching bugs again.
I don't know why that was so funny, but it was.
How long have we probably been traveling today?
A few hours.
4 hours?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yep, hits. Okay.
How's a 1? And another punch.
Hit.
And oops, not that. Ignore that. I mean, honestly, I should be using the spiked chain to do this.
I don't think it'd make a difference.
I mean, it's too late now anyway.
Hit.
It might make a damage difference.
Oh, I see.
That's
And
4.
one more.
Whittling
no,
this down,
monks.
punching it, snapping your hands out like chopsticks, snagging these out of the air.
Another 3.
Cool. Mira, you are unconscious.
I'm just unconscious.
Yep. Roll a d4 to see how long it will take for you to wake up.
Oh, I have a sting I was planning on doing.
Okay.
Or honestly, we might take a long rest after this.
2 hours.
Possibly, yeah. Okay.
We might. We'll see.
The swarm is going to try to recharge its thing. And it does.
And it does.
So it's going to try to possess
Oh,
Akashi.
Of course it
So
is.
make a DC 14 to Constitution saving throw.
Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me just read stuff right quick.
Oh, I could have hexed it as a bonus action. Wait, no, it would have had to come out first.
So it's Constitution saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was nice knowing you guys.
Oh no!
No. All right, you're possessed. Adeline? Your other friend gets possessed.
Adelene's just gonna go. I have to do everything around here. And
You'd think that it wouldn't matter anyway.
dang it. No, I think I'm just gonna do the same thing. Just long sword, walk up, and this will be all non-lethal. Well, 15 hit.
Honey bunches of nope.
Really? 15 doesn't
It does.
hit?
Yep,
Well,
it's
he doesn't get
14.
your like.
Or sorry, no, it's Akashi. Sorry, I forgot it was Akashi that's being attacked right now.
So 15 doesn't hit.
Hold on.
Like, he doesn't
What?
get like.
Let me
your
look at
armor
what.
proficiency.
Yeah, let me look at that again.
Right?
Well,
I mean, he still has armor. Yeah, it doesn't matter for that.
No. No. So
But he also doesn't get his dex though.
He doesn't gain access to the target's knowledge, class features, or proficiencies.
okay, so then it would be 10 because I'm not wearing armor.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right, because you have a class feature, right? Like the unarmored
it's-
monk stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's unarmored defense.
Got it.
Unarmored defense is monk.
Yep. So you hit.
So
Okay. And this will
Definitely
be 11 plus. Let me check what it is.
you better be doing some serious damage here, friend.
Oh, I am going to be. It says fire damage equal to your spellcasting ability modifier. So it's going to be 1d8 plus 7 more damage. So plus 11 more damage.
Still up.
Really?
Yep.
All right, Akashi, it's
Okay.
your turn. Attack. I order you to attack.
Okay. Here's the thing. It doesn't get my class features or anything. So
So
probably
it's
just
an
pulls out a
unarmed
sword.
strike, just 1 damage.
It depends. What do they try to do? Do they just try to punch, or they try to use a sword or the chain?
Let's do this.
And why do I keep going to Darius? Huh?
Sword?
Sword? Okay.
Yeah. Take out sword and attack.
Oh, that was adorable.
Emily, she's not.
Yeah, she stopped hitting me too.
Hey.
Then it's Adeline again. There
Oh,
are
I'm
only
so
two
sorry.
members
Oh,
of this
that
battle
was-
now.
Like, oh, that was adorable, darling. Boom. Oh, and that hit.
Yep.
So yeah.
Yep.
And then you're out. So Adeline, is there a way that you're gonna like revive your companions? You're just gonna like wait around here.
Oh yeah, I have a way. Honestly, probably will just take a long rest after this.
Mm-hmm.
But I also have spell slots that can heal a little bit.
Only 1 hour.
I have 2 spell slots up. Yeah, we're gonna need to take a long rest after this.
So yeah, you just want to like camp out.
I mean, the does the swarm come out?
Oh, right. I forgot that.
So I was like,
Yeah, the battle's not over. Sorry.
Still gotta beat those things.
Bro, I forgot. Boom, it's there. I guess it's its turn next. So it's gonna try to recharge its thing. Man, if you get possessed by this, that would be very bad.
That would be so bad.
And then we switch to Navarro.
It's like, well, my last hope is now gone.
It misses and it doesn't do anything there. So
Yep, your turn.
So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to. Oh, do I want to do this? I might as well. I'm going to put a hex on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Thinking of the Hex Girls from Scooby-Doo.
I don't remember that.
And then
Yeah,
I'm
the
going.
Hex Girls, and we're gonna put a spell on you.
Oh my god, it's all rushing back to me.
Anyway, I am going to cast Dragon's Breath.
Oh my gosh, it's great because he's a girl too.
Oh, wait. Oh, well, I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath, but I won't actually be able to do anything. Because Dragon's Breath lets me use my action. It's a bonus action
Right.
also, but it lets me use my action to do something, but I just used it. So
Yeah.
I'll just put this in the chat for the sake of it, but yeah.
Wait, what did you use your action to do?
No, so can I use a bonus action as an action? Can you take my action to use a bonus action thing? Or because that's my question. Like the spell's casting time is a bonus action. So my bonus action was gonna be Hex. And then as my action, I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath.
I believe that we decided you can do that, yeah.
It makes sense that I can.
Yes,
I mean, if I can cast an action spell.
Exactly, yeah.
And that'll be all.
It doesn't make sense that you couldn't use more time to...
Yeah.
But you can't use... Is that a cantrip, though? Because you can't do two spells.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you're right.
There.
Yeah.
So I think I'll just... You know what? Instead then, I think I'll just Hex it. Oops. Hex it towards the exit, and then I'll.
Did you just make that up on the top of your head again?
No, don't longsword
awesome.
it.
Oh yeah,
Firebolt it.
I can't. Well, actually,
You have a
I can
cantrip, right?
firebolt it. You're right. Wait, does firebolt really not scale?
It does. You get two d10.
Remember, it does it when you try to roll damage.
I know it's just it doesn't say that in mine. So it's another
Okay.
2d10 at level 5. Is that what it is, Alyssa?
It's 2d10 when you're level 5, yeah.
Okay.
It
so
might even be more because when you get to a certain level.
I'll check too.
Let me see here.
Firebolt. Yeah, it's just 2d10.
Okay.
So yeah, the thing is though is more likely to not do anything, but I'll try it anyway. So I'll firebolt it.
Let's say it will do.
Misses.
Yeah, that was what I was worried about.
All right, it's its turn again. It's going to recharge. Does not. Try to bite you. Misses.
Misses.
All right, your turn again.
Well, this time what I can do is I can cast Dragon's Breath as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I am going to... It has to make a DC 15 saving. DC 15 dex save. Yep.
Oh, they have to make a...
Yeah, they have to
Yep,
make a DC.
sorry. I thought you were... For some reason, I thought you said, okay, now I'm going to make a dex save. And I was like, okay, sure.
I don't know why.
I don't know why, yeah. 6.
They fail.
They fail.
So they take this in fire damage. Wow, I did not roll extreme. Well, no, that's fine.
Okay. Not dead.
Not dead yet.
Their turn. Did not succeed. Gonna try to bite you again. Miss.
They suck at biting.
Yeah, they really do.
Yeah, they really bite at it.
All right, your turn.
I'll just stand on my breath. It reminds me of Navarro. No, they're
All bark but no bite.
Yeah.
So that's another 15 fire damage on a failed deck save.
Oop, ignore that. They fail.
Okay.
They dead.
Yes.
Okay, both times we've fought the Horde now, Seth has been the one to finish them off.
It's true. I didn't think about that, but yeah.
Like, can we just have like a legacy thing here where like I don't know,
Seth has unlocked an
whenever
achievement.
he fights.
Yeah.
I've also had to attack my party when this has happened.
Yeah.
So I'll probably just drag them in a corner. And since Lehman's Tiny Hut is a ritual, I'll cast Lehman's Tiny Hut and just wait it out.
Yep, sounds good. So we will go to our only break for today because we've just been playing for 2.5 hours straight. And we'll come back with more Terra Nullius right after this. After a long rest, I guess. You guys just gonna chill? A long rest?
I just realized I had 2 more spell slots in second wind still.
Nice. All right, we'll be right back with more Terra Nullius right after this, and we're gonna find out what is up with all this flesh. We'll be back.